podcast. Come take this walk with me.
Welcome back to another episode of Three Parallels Podcast with your host, the Brother Dr. Jason Branch, a show where we rediscover who we were, embrace who we are, and make room for who we're trying to become. If that is you, you're in the right place at the right time, because on today's show, baby, I got some heat for the streets because I've been in the lab cooking. Me and my crew. What up, Gator U? What up, Gator Nation? We in the building. It's live, okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, know that the vibes are really nice. If you're listening, hear the vibes because you're going to feel them too. You see God's light shining on your boy. So I'm coming to you live from Gator University in the basement. And the basement here is a little different because I've chosen to just be me and allow you in, period. So that's what we're going to do together, okay? So I've never done this before, this type of episode before, and that's what I love about this podcast. I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. Why? Because it works for me. If it works for you, congratulations, boo-boo. If it doesn't, come back later. Everybody's not ready for what I have to offer or what you have to offer, and that's okay. But those who are ready, allow them in. That's what I'm choosing to do today, is to allow you into my atmosphere, into my ecosystem, into my funnel, into my whatever you want to call it, awareness, culture, perspective, whatever it is that you want. I need you to know that it's in you and you got to bring it out by tapping into who you truly are. And you have to know how to do that. So today, I got some gems. Get your notebook. If you do not have it, I recommend getting the Gator Scales Journal. It's available now on Amazon. Click the link, bio, whatever. Go get it for yourself. If you don't have that, composition notebook, whatever you got, take notes. I'm dead serious. This is a masterclass on living your best life. This is a TED Talk on being the best version of you possible, because that's all I got. And that's all I'm giving. And you can do whatever you want to do with it. Okay? So we're going on a journey. And I want to be mindful of where we're about to go. I need you to be mindful of where you're about to go. So, this podcast is about wellness and healing, period. I'm helping and teaching anybody who is interested in wellness and healing. I'm speaking specifically right now to the community that I'm growing and building, or helping professionals who have a hard time helping themselves. And please excuse my audio. This is in real time, to the best of my ability, and I'm just gonna give you what I got, okay? The devil is busy, they say, with all this damn wind. But no, because I'm out here in the elements, shooting live content for you. Yo ass, first name yo, last name ass. So let's dive in. Because I'm coming to you from a place that took me a long time to go to be in, because of the beliefs, ideas, or identity of people, places, and things that ain't got nothing to do with me. And I mean absolutely nothing. So therefore, when you begin challenging these beliefs or ideas that don't serve you anymore, you're able to create new ideas and beliefs, which means I have a different perspective. That perspective will give me position to move differently. So to me, life is going to allow you to be done with people, places, and things. And you also have an opportunity to make a decision to be done with people, places, and things. Done, let me explain, is no longer D.O.N.E. Done is now D.U.N. Because that means I'm willing to do something different, new, or uncomfortable. When you're intentional and you intentionally do something different, uncomfortable, or new, you will become a different version of you, period. Here's an example. Let's say, for instance, let's talk about people I don't like. If this is you, congratulations, you know you got at least one hater. I cannot stand people who don't like sushi. And you ask them, hey, you don't like sushi? Why you don't like sushi? I don't know, I just don't like it. And then you ask them, and I mean, they come with that heat too. Like, I don't like it. And it's like, man, there's a story there in your basement. And then you ask them, hey, just curious, have you ever tried sushi? It's like, no. Why would I do that? If that's you, congratulations, you have a new hater. And I think this is the most stupidest thing ever. Like, real talk, no shade, no disrespect. I just think it's stupid. Because how can I say I don't like something that I never tried or experienced outside of my mind? Because in my mind is the place where dreams go to die. You know where else dreams go to die? In a cemetery. Because that's my different, uncomfortable, and new for today. So as you can see, I'm standing in the middle of a cemetery, live at Gator U in the basement. I'm not playing. This is still season 4. Experiences are greater than things. And this is experience for all of us here. Because this is most people I've been around in a long time. It's thousands of people all around me. And guess what? They don't say nothing. And sometimes when your mind is so loud or you are so loud, you need to go to quiet places and spaces to refill your cup. Because today is a tea day. And the tea day, especially for my spicy people, is when you decide to take a day to fill your cup with whatever tea you enjoy. That could be tea time on a golf course. That could be skating, dancing, singing, bowling, canoeing, camping, darting, dashing, dating, sexting, texting, Googling, noodling, whatever. Whatever you want to do, give yourself permission to do it, because that's exactly what I'm doing today, because I needed it because of how much I poured out all week. Now I'm choosing to fill my cup and making a pivot, meaning a transition, because I'm a different person now. I'm a different guy now. I've never been this version of me, or wouldn't be able to do this episode like this. Never been done by me. In the place and space that I'm in, a lot of you do not go. There's a reason. And the reason, to me, have more to do with an idea, a narrative, a belief, a perspective, than the reality. Let me break that down. I was terrified of a cemetery my whole life because I was taught and told everything happens in the cemetery. The reality is, don't nothing happen but yard work. Landscaping. It's the only movement happening in the cemetery. Nature and landscaping. That's it. It's it, man. It's the quietest place on earth. And it's a place I love to be because it's where I fill my cup. Because when I come to any cemetery and spend time there, it allows me to slow down, it allows my mind to get quiet, and allows me to have several funerals and celebrations. Because a lot of past versions of me are dying, have died. Let me make sure I bury them accordingly. We don't leave nobody behind. You need a proper burial. We can bury a damn goldfish. We can bury an old body, an old version of us. Spicy J has entered the chat. Just like women can decide, men and women and people can decide what their body count is based off of the interaction and how good or bad it was. It ain't a podcast if I ain't on it. So, the way some of us count bodies, same way you can count any other belief that we have. So this belief, Spicy J has left the chat. So any way you slice it up, it's how you slice it up. So I was terrified of cemeteries because of all the things I heard. And then when I got older, in my late 30s, I lived close to a cemetery where I would drive by it, on my way to work. This was when I was in Jersey. And anytime I drove by it, I felt energy around it. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't know. So I went in a few times. And then I went in as the sun was going down. And over time, it took a while, I got to a place where I could go to a cemetery at night and fully fill my cup, because ain't nothing happening but me and all the energy around me, because all the energy around me is full of life, although there's death. It's both. The energy of the dreams that died with the people around me right now some of that is shit absorbing somewhere. That's my belief. It's already in me. Let me get help. Partnership, baby. Whatever you got, you giving, that's good. I'm okay with it. Energy, vibe, insight, whatever. The soil, grounding, whatever. I'm in between two trees. I'm covered. I'm protected. There's the loudest that you hear right now is landscaping. This is how I podcast, and I love it, man. I don't know if y'all like this shit or not. I don't care. I do, and it's for me. You see the shirt? I am him. You can get yours now whenever you want to. The link is in the description. Get you a shirt to represent who you're becoming. Because Spicy J has entered the chat, there are some people that see me in this shirt and have a lot to say, a lot to think, a lot to frown at or smile at. It grabs attention. And it's like the reason for it isn't for attention. The reason for it is a reminder for me of who I am and who I'm not. This shirt is for me. If you get the benefit, congratulations, boo-boo, but know who it's for. So whatever comment you got to say ain't got nothing to do with me, because I wear this shirt for me. If you get something spilled on you, congratulations, boo-boo. Come on in. Bring a friend. If you don't, if it ain't for you, okay, cool. Keep moving. And you see the hat. And as I said before, anytime you see me with this hat on, that means I am in distress. Because I'm fighting against systems and beliefs that don't serve me anymore. And I'm sure you're doing the same thing. How do I know you're still listening? I'm that good. I'm that freaking good. And I know it. And I'm speaking it to me. This podcast is for me, family. You just get the benefit just like this shirt. That's a bar. Cash out. Maestro! You know what it is. I can't believe I get to do this. I'm a magician in this podcast studio. Back to where I was, all the dreams that died here, there's residue left. And I receive it. So I have funerals here because I'm burying different versions of myself that don't serve me anymore. And I'm reviving other things that's been inside, but I kept dormant, I kept quiet, I kept hidden. And now I'm bringing it up and out because I'm representing everybody here that couldn't, that didn't, that chose not to, that played it safe, that did whatever they did. They're here now. I'm going to be here, not at this specific one, but I will be. My final resting place more than likely will be under 3 trees somewhere. More than likely, Alabama, California, Ohio. I don't know. Maybe they can triage it. 3 parallels. My head in Ohio, my torso in California, my ass and feet is in Alabama. Whatever you do, do it, baby. Spread me around. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. You can call me margarine. You know what I mean? I can't believe it's not butter. Call me that. Okay? Spread it out. Spread it. Spread it. Okay. Spicy J has left the chat. So, today, I gave you my done. I want you to give me your done. Based off of you listening to this episode and hearing what I'm hearing in real time, what are you going to do that allows you to be done? What are you going to do that's different, uncomfortable, and new related to your life personally or professionally? What are you going to do? Put it in the chat, comment, text me, DM, whatever. Let me know. I want to know you're here. I want to know you're listening. I want to know you're getting something. So I'm asking for your engagement. Period. If you want something, come get something. Because there's a connection here. There's a community here. There's a culture here. There's a collective here that's hidden in plain sight. And I'm letting you all know we don't have to hide anymore. Although I love being hidden in plain sight now. That's why this is one of my favorite places. Because for most of my life, I was hidden in plain sight because of who I was. Black man in America, more often than not, I'm in places and spaces where I may be the only one. And for some people, they don't see me. I don't exist. Even if they see a person, they see a body because that a body is associated with something that ain't got nothing to do with me. You play basketball? You play football? What do you play? Finna play your ass. If you don't get out of my face. Five-factor guy. Shit. Anyway, little basement work. I share this because I had to get over this belief about myself and about cemeteries and death and grief and loss. I had to look at it differently, from a different lens. And spending more time in cemeteries gave me a different lens to look at related to grief, loss, and death, because we all have experienced it in some type of way. And for me, living through that grief is something you have to learn how to do based off of what works for you. But if you don't know that, you're going to do just like what everybody else do and hold shit until it gets a hold of me. That's for whoever wanted. So I'm giving you me because I have access to me now, and I'm pouring from a cup that's overflowing because it's tea day and I'm recording on a tea day, which means every tea day I'm going to give you something because it's organic. Put a Chiquita banana sticker on our forehead. So I want to dive into parallels. You already see where I'm at doing something done. I'm challenging you to do the same thing, done, whatever that is, because I have a different perspective about this place now. And this place now is used for healing versions of me that is no longer here. That's healing. If I allow, my anger, my frustration to take advantage of me more often than not, then that's an area that I can heal from, because that's a version of me that I used to be, a certain age, where I wasn't seen, heard, valued, respected, cherished, understood, whatever the case may be. So whenever that version of you leaves the basement to come up to the living room, they connect to the trauma from the basement. That's who we were. Who you are is confused. Who you're trying to become is a version of you that's inside of you, but is covered by several layers of stuff. This experience allows you to peel back layers of stuff if you want it. This is just a piece of it, because the investment here is only your time and your attention. If you decide to invest more, in my opinion, it's worth it, because when you invest in yourself, you always get 100% return on your investment. Always. Just not on your time. Does not happen on your time, but it will happen. Know that. So, in this place of space of growing, changing, shifting, I'm choosing to be more intentional now about the content that I share and the people that I'm attracting and bringing into this space, because it's not for everybody, but who it's for. I want to protect this space as much as I can, because, man, we are a vulnerable community. We are vulnerable. So much so, we've never spent time in a cemetery outside of going to one because of beliefs around why would you do that's just same thing with sushi. My point exactly. How do you know if you don't go? Breadcrumb. So on this healing and wellness journey, because that's where we are, I developed a music playlist. It's the Three Parallels podcast playlist. It's a music playlist on Spotify. So check out Spotify, like literally press pause, go to Spotify, put in the search box the number 3 Parallels podcast music playlist, add it, like it, share it, subscribe to it, and watch it grow and build and change. And the playlist is pretty simple to use. All you got to do is hit shuffle and then hit play. And within the first 3 songs, you're going to hear some breadcrumbs, things that you're supposed to hear, things all around you all the time, hidden in plain sight. You're going to get some of those breadcrumbs in order to help you find yourself, your future self. So I'm using music as a healing experience and journey to help us help ourselves wherever we're supposed to go. So if you want to do something different, uncomfortable, and new, here's a thing. I'm giving you a layup. All you got to do is slam dunk it, okay? Shaq, I want you on the show whenever you're ready, man. Period. So you can create one on your own. You can use what I just gave you. You can live by my example. I'm modeling behavior, y'all. I'm just giving you me. And you can dive in and go as deep as you want. There's 3 parallels: who we were, who are becoming, and also 3 parallels to your house. Whose house? My house. Whenever I say whose house, you respond, my house. Whose house? My house. If you see me if you see me at the airport, if you see me out, be mindful where we at now. Be mindful. We don't do that everywhere. But if you see me and it's an appropriate place and you say, whose house? I'm going to respond, my house. If I say it to you, you just say it back. I want the whole whoever part of this to say it, because that's the same thing they do with college. I went to SEC school, born and raised in the South, Midwest to the South. So SEC college football is everything. And every college football team has a chant, a sound, a song, a symbol. They got something. And when you see somebody else from that institution, you're going to get love. For example, for Auburn University, when you see each other, you got some Auburn stuff on, it's War Eagle. Off the top, War Eagle, War Eagle. That's a conversation piece. If you go to Alabama, which is the rival school, you say Roll Tide. Somebody say Roll Tide, Roll Tide. You see some Houndstooth, Roll Tide. They're going to say Roll Tide right back. If they don't, they don't know. And that's okay. It's a culture. So if that's a culture, I'm building a culture here. We're going to do the same thing. So when you see me, if you see me, whose house? I mean, say it with your chest. Say it with your stomach. Say it with your ass. Say it. Because it's letting everybody know there's Gators present. Get out the way. That's a Gator, baby. Get out the way. Come on. Let's go. Listen, I'm hype about this. I don't know what you got going. I'm geeked about this. In the middle of a cemetery, talking this cash money shit to you. Talking this Harlem Globetrotter shit to you and trying to talk over the damn landscapers. Because I told you that's the only movement out here. That's it. Landscapers. That's it. Okay? Nothing's coming to get you. Nothing's going to kill you but your freaking mindset. Whew. That's heavy. That's heavy. And that's for somebody. I'm going to move because it's getting real dark in here. It's real dark in here. I'm out here with Lewis and William and August and Paul, Alphonse, Bobby, Jerome, Donald, Robert. I'm out here with the peoples. These my people. If your name was called, it ain't no coincidence. Boo-boo. William, Richmond, Mario, Paul and them. And keep out the last name because I ain't trying to get sued. He was on there doing a podcast and he said my granddaddy name. Okay, sir, your granddad went viral. He's been gone since 47. Sit down and hush. Trifecta. So, back to where we were. What I'm so excited about with the podcast playlist is I'm going to begin having guests on the show that are artists, musicians, creatives, that has content in different places and spaces that I highlight, and then I'll have them on the show. That's happening this week. Yeah. So my first celebrity guest to me, he's a celebrity to me, is somebody I've been rocking with since college. I mean, we've been rocking since college, man. Let me tell you about this brother. He bad now. Bad. He, number one, we're the antithesis of each other, but it's so connected. There's some kinetic energy between the two because I feel like we really got along. Like we knew each other well, we got along, but we were different. For example, I'm an alpha, he a kappa. There's a different energy between the alpha and the kappa, period, point blank. Now, they can make bingo do their thing, but there's a different energy, different vibe. They walk in a room together, it's a different energy and vibe. Each one is a vibe within their own. You put both of them together, it's a vibe. And if you see an alpha and a kappa kicking it together, it's a vibe. So I always had that. That's off the rip. He grew up in a two-parent household. Y'all know my story. If you don't, go back to some previous episode. He grew up in a two-parent household. I ain't never seen that. I grew up in a single-parent household. So I was complete opposite. So I didn't know about this life. So for him, he had it kind of mapped out, had examples of it. So not only did he come up with a two-parent household, both his parents were doctors. Like, what? What? Black male? You know? Both mama and dad, and I ain't talking about like no regular doctor. I'm talking about psychologists, psychiatrists, like professors, tenure, like entrepreneurs. Man, this dude, bad. This is the first time I felt like I went to Morehouse. That's a story that's coming in a different episode. But I feel like this is my Morehouse brother, but this is more like a Gator University brother because he didn't go to Morehouse. I didn't either. He went to an Ivy. I went to a I don't know. I went to University of West Alabama. Many of you saying, what is that? I don't know. Yeah. We went to an Ivy. It don't matter which one. He went. He went. Doesn't matter. And on his journey to become a college student, you know, he decided to just live life on his own terms, and he connected with a guy at UPenn, and they just hit it off and started making music together. You know, he would write rhymes, he would do poetry, he would, you know, share lyrics. And the guy that he linked up with, Double O, was a producer, made music. And they got together, and man, they made magic. And I'm rocking with them the whole time. Rocking with them so much, these guys end up on 106 in Park. They working with Kanye West to Cornel West. I mean, you name it, they work with him. He worked with them. And it's like, man, I graduated, I think he graduated in 04. I graduated in 05. Graduated in college. He was in 04, I was in 05. 1 year apart. And just kept moving through this parallel universe trajectory. And I just watched the evolution from afar. And the evolution of being in the front and center of hip hop, being a history, a legend in hip hop to me, you know, to just deciding to do what works best for him. 3 parallels, who we were, who we are becoming. So he was a hip hop artist. I'm sorry, he is a hip hop artist, but that's a past life. Because we grown now, we 40 plus now, baby. We the old heads now, we unk now. And I'm okay with that. You know? And for me, part of this entire experience is curating experience and connections based off of what I didn't receive, what many of us didn't receive that we get now from this experience that we're having. So this is my brother from Morehouse, from an Ivy, 2 places I ain't never gone to, I've never been, but I'm vicarious through the people I connect with. So this brother transitioned from hip hop into academia and started studying, working on his PhD at a high level, Division I institution, next level. Gets married, has kids, like life in, and still making music, still being a creative, and sharing his gift, and still moving in this other world. See, he started living these double lives, no pun intended. But the double life was like, this was chapters of his life. Then he went into writing. So he wrote books. He's an author. And it's like, man, this guy has lived those 3 parallels. And his name is Jabari Knowledge Evans. He goes by the hip-hop name Knowledge from the group Kids in the Hall, which is one of my favorite rap duo next to Outkast. It's Outkast, it's Kids in the Hall. Real talk. Then MJG, A-Ball. Sorry. Sorry for cussing. But that's it, because I connect with the stories. I connect to the person. I connect to the energy. The reality is, y'all, I never met this man. Never met him a day in my life. He don't even know I exist until now. Because next week, he's on the show, baby. I'm bringing the one and only Dr. Jabari Evans, better known as Knowledge, hip-hop icon, legend. I'm bringing to you at Gator U. I'm not playing. This for whoever wants some. So the same guy that's going to be on the show is now my brother from another mother, because he know I exist now. And we had a great time on the show. And I can't wait to share him, share the story, share the journey with you, because that's who it's for. Me, which is who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to me. I told you this is for me. So I'm a fan of this brother. I'm a fan of his, and I feel like a brother of his. And we've never met. And I just watched him become him, all caps, no blue hat, and just doing life his own way, which was different because my life made these different changes and chapters as well, from one extreme to the next. And it's like, we just getting started. We got knowledge now. We got insight now. He knew who he would be beforehand. Why do you think he named himself Knowledge with an N? Come on. Okay, when you become the best version of you, you can call yourself whatever you want. I need you to be mindful of what not to call yourself anymore. So Take this episode as evidence that I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do it, and you're seeing it now. This has been another phenomenal episode from Gator University, live from the cemetery. I don't play. Enjoy yourselves. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. I cannot wait till Sunday. Every Sunday, every Wednesday, you're going to get a new episode from me. And I don't stop because I don't run out. And I'm just going to give it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I'm asking you to subscribe. I'm asking you to share it. I'm asking you to dive in and bring a friend. I appreciate you. I love you. Do something different, uncomfortable, and new. Make a decision to become a better version of you. That is it. That is all. Have a great day. Good night. Peace, peace.